I know that sounds confusing to the layman, so let me explain. You see, it all comes down to this. His psycho-erotic behavior is like a net, trapping weak-minded neurotics, like drawing them into corresponding, intersecting patterns. You could say creates his own enemies, committing the crimes using his so-called villains as narcissistic proxies. In other words, the real villain here is exactly as I warned. He's infected the minds of youth, poisoned these so-called sons of men with an insidious excuse for the most violently antisocial behavior.
Do not expect any further statements. The sons of men do not make speeches. We act. We act. We act. We act. We act. We act. We act.
It seemed life had no answers for me. No special meaning or plan. Just like in a love song. You're here, making each day seem so clear. Now I can smile. Got the sun inside. Happy now. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. I've got a girl on my mind. Love in my heart. Happy now. It seemed life had no answers for me. No special meaning or plan. Just like in a love song. You're here, making each day seem so clear. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. Got the sun inside. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. Got the sun inside. My heart, happy life. No special meaning or plan. I'm in love and I'm alive. The sun inside. I'm in love, my heart, happy life. love, and I'm alive. Got the sun inside, and love in my heart. Happy land.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Top 100 Showdown. We've still got a few moments until we actually begin, and I don't think I'll do any games beforehand. I will pretty much just be waiting until it starts. I also need to message around and let everyone know we've started. Just get my chat up to make sure. Obviously I'll have to darken the screen when I start the actual private game, which I won't do just yet. Because knowing my luck, it'll probably end before we get everybody in. So I will start the lobby as soon as we get chance. Also, thank you for the follow, by the way, Seldrick and Weezers. I haven't got my notifications up on screen at the moment, but they do come up on the bottom screen. It's much appreciated. Let me see. Actually, I'll put the music back on for the time being, but I'll just turn it down. So let me just double check. Okay, so we're missing 2 guys, no problem. Yes, Frosty, if you let me know who's missing, I'll see if I know them. I'll try and get in touch with them for you. Let's see. I should have everything sorted. I have the in-game music on, which I don't usually. Let's see. I assume you heard that Maya dropped out. Oh no, I didn't, Silent. I didn't. That's a shame. I thought Maya would be looking forward to this. Well, I assume Maya probably was looking forward to this. I'm sure there's a reason why. Oh, she's sick. Yes, it seems unfortunately, Silent. A lot of people are having that problem right now. I was a little bit worried last night myself that I wouldn't be up to like 100% myself, but I'm okay today, luckily. As I said to you before, at least I have a little bit less to do than you do, I'm afraid. At least in terms of thinking. You know, I can just let's see. Shall I take all the nukes? Yes. Shall we just add all these nukes in there? Maybe all the exposers. Nice blood moon, you know, gravity storm, 2 nukes, manhunt. I'm actually wondering if I should take the manhunt, as it says we can, as long as we don't use it on the last 3. So I'm still slightly deciding on my setup for the actual tournament. I'm so used to playing tournaments that have very strict rules on what's allowed and what isn't in terms of director abilities. And the only rules I have this time is to give me manhunt while I hide in the forbidden zone. Oh, well, we'll see, Silent. I have to give all the abilities that can go to the viewers, I'm afraid, have to go to the viewers. Hello there, bearded man. How's it going? Yes, I'm just deciding what to take with me. Because the crowd favourite, the zone closers, the warm-up, the heals, and the wood are all going to have to go to the viewers. Which basically means the only thing I'd be responsible for, is the best way to put it, is the electronic drops and the telepathy. I usually take telepathy for the last 2 or 3 players so they can just kind of have a nice conversation before it starts. Wish each other the best of luck. Can't say it always goes that way, but it usually does. But it does cost a lot of points. I'm just wondering if I should use it or not. I don't think I'll use the speed-ups. The only time I use speed-ups is when someone's stuck in a forbidden zone, and to be honest, we can usually save them by throwing them a quick warm-up. So I usually keep 1 or 2. Which bracket am I in? Oh, I'm directing the bracket E, I believe, Bearded Man. Very quickly, I'll post the list of the players that are in my bracket. Yes, here you go. Those are the players in my bracket for the EU. Which is another thing I need to remember to start the actual lobby in the EU. I'm so used to playing on the NA servers and the Sydney server. Yes, I'm just wondering, should I definitely take all of this? Just wondering if the wood is really worth taking. It's a nice way to balance out the final fight if someone's managed to loot quite a lot, get a lot of kills. But I could replace them, just wondering. I don't think I'll use the solo electronics. I could use one to drop in the center, I guess. Just last second decisions, so to speak. So, what do I think? Should I take the manhunt? See, I can change some of this in the actual lobby dependent on what players really do and don't want, and I don't mind doing that. At least to an extent, of course. So let me see. I'll take the crowd favorite vote for the final two, so the viewers can choose. If the crowd favorite's dead, the viewers can choose another crowd favorite for the final two. I'm so used to taking the wood, I'm just still undecided if I should or not. Tempted to get rid of one thing and put in... I'll keep the one warm-up in case two players get in a fight in a dead zone and they leave it a bit too long and the winner gets a bit stuck. We'll try and throw them the warm-up so they can get away. I wonder if Comey and Jatobo were still the only two checked in for their game. I'm not too sure, Silent. Luckily for me, Mr. Frosty in the chat, he's my umpire, or my mod, so to speak. And he's going to sort out most of the problems, basically. That's the best way to put it. But he's going to sort out all that side of things out for me, so that I can relax. I'm not going to lie. Frosty's got a much more important job than I have at the moment, and up until last night, his job was my job. Let's see. Okay, so I'll tell you what, we'll take one electronic. Just deciding what to get rid of. I'm gonna remove the heals, I think. Yes, I'm gonna... Let's see. Hello, Dinah. Let's see, close zone. Yes, thank you for your help, Frosty, as Silent said. Let's see, close zone out. No, bearded man. We're supposed to keep the zone closes to actually keep the game going. I'm not allowed to close the zone. Well, I'm not allowed to, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to close zones on people. I'm only going to close or try and get the viewers to close zones that, you know, make sense. And I'm only going to give out the votes when I feel it's safe to. As I said, it is the top 100. We want to try and keep it as fair as humanly possible. You know how easy that is, you know. So like I said, I'll keep one warm up. And I guess we could do that. What does everyone think? I mean, the wood is a really nice ability to use in games, but at the same time, I usually give it to the crowd favorite, and I'm not allowed to. I'm supposed to give it to the viewers, and I know that the viewers would still give it to the crowd favorite, but that isn't quite the point. So what do we think? We still have a few moments until everything gets going. Okay, no problem. I think we have all 10. Yeah, so just replying to you, Frosty, but if you can hear me, just let me know when I should be setting up the... Oh yeah, so let's see. Make a room and check your Discord. No problem, Frosty. Shall indeed. Alright, everyone, give me 1 second. While I set up the actual lobby. So we're playing on the EU.
You could say creates his own enemies, committing the crimes using his so-called villains as narcissistic proxies. In other words, the real villain here is...
So... should only be a second. Just need to get this code to pass around before I get the game back up on screen. I should have set up another screen rather than the be right back screen, but I should have just actually created an overlay for where the code pops up on the screen. May do that for the next few tournaments actually, that'd be really handy. Let's see, Dinah and heals. I'm not sure about the heals, Dinah. I'm 50-50 on at the moment. Let's see, Director was using 3 electronics, 3 closers, 1 warm and telepathy I believe. Which Director? I'm confused. This is top 100, they can find their own wood. That's where I'm thinking, Bearded Man. It's all about the top 100 players and their skills, so you know. I'll change a few things in a moment if I need to when everyone's in the lobby. But we should be good for now.
Please deposit spare teeth.
There you go, Frosty. There we go, so things should get underway very, very shortly. Just mute myself in game for a split second so I can get this back up. There we go.
The Darwin Project is not a conspiracy to clear forests of trees for free, and anyone who says otherwise will attend a mandatory brain engagement program.
You'll all have to let me know at some point if I have the mic volume for the players in game up high enough. When I'm streaming, I usually have them on quite low, so they're not overpowering. But obviously, I think for the top 100, I think you'd all prefer to be able to hear the players, which is perfectly acceptable. But let's see, we have 20 minutes to get everyone in. I'm sure it shouldn't take that long at all.
Friendly note. The camera drones are programmed to self-destruct if someone tries to climb onto one and fly out.
Let's see. Yes, we'll check the Director deck. Let me just rethink. Let's see. I do have the heals. I'm just not sure about them. I feel like maybe I should keep 1 for towards the end in case the final 2, if one of them's extremely low. Just to kind of balance it out a little bit. Let's see. You'd think it would take 20 minutes, but then 30 minutes passes by. Yes, silence. I know exactly as soon as I said that it would probably backfire. Karma. Yeah, some Kappa Karma. See. I'm not going to take the nukes, not going to take the gravity storms, all those are obvious. I'm not even going to take the blood moon, I don't think. I do like using it in game, but I don't think it's necessary for the top 100 to be honest.
It could take hours for us to find you, but when we do,
Let's see.
torn apart by microscopic robots as
Tell you what,
others.
let's think about this. Yes, I think we might take the 2 heals. Because it would either be that or the electronics, and I'm going to use Electromania at some point, so I don't really see a need to. I could take another one of the crowd favourites in case the actual crowd favourite dies, but it's not always necessary, it sometimes goes to waste.
Deep down, we know there are no masters, no audience, no
I think I'm kind of happy with that actually.
the cold of the wild, and the skulls will get quiet.
Just wondering if it's worth taking the big heals or the small heals. See, I usually think that big heals usually go to waste, to be honest. Let's see, I wish there was a central location that had all the VODs for top 100. I think someone set one up last time, Silence, but it was really difficult to keep track. Let's see, shall we?
Arrow is one of the first weapons man ever created. Now,
I may need to check in a moment because no one's joined yet, just to make sure they are supposed to be joining now. Yes, I think I'll keep the heals as they are, or maybe swap them to the smaller heals. Let's see, 2, 3, 3, 3, that's 9, 11,
if a drone camera is in front,
13, 15, 16,
do not wave and
21,
use the motion.
26, 31, 32. Just working out how many points I'm likely to get through. I think I can remove those and put in the smaller heals. They are the top 100 players, so I can't imagine they're actually going to need much healing. This is just to balance things out for the final two if it comes down to it. If one player is really low, they can take both the heals at least. And if they're not and they both need a small heal, at least they can balance things out for the final fight. Let's see, just double checking.
The camera drones are programmed to self-destruct if someone tries to climb
Just replying to Frosty. Got a... Oh, 15. Yeah, got 15 minutes and everyone should be in the next 5 minutes, I believe. So we shouldn't be waiting too long. I will keep the music on again until we start. I'm using my own music so I don't have to worry about copyright. I keep forgetting lately and all my VODs keep getting muted. Lots of fun. Let's just see who's popped up. Hello, Sauce Brer. And Billy. And Artifact 22. We also have Robin Donk. You'll all have to forgive me if during the actual tournament itself I'm not too attentive to the...
Hey dude, you alright?
1 second. I am indeed, Squisby. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad getting there. Hey up mate, you alright?
Just turn everyone up a little bit actually. There we go.
Jack's Dagger.
So everyone confident are they today?
Jack's Dagger.
Hello, Spartan.
We're bros, mate. Heal me.
Are you gonna
Put
go for
everything
the?
on me.
You gonna go for those axe only last fights?
No. These
No,
guys
none of
don't
that.
have no honor in this game.
Oh, I was about
No,
to say no honor at all.
No.
Okay,
Wow.
we'll see. When it does get, by the way, just so you know what I do have with me, I've got 1 electronic, 3 zone closers, 2 small heals, 1 warm up, Electromania, Manhunt, Telepathy, and 1 crowd favorite. Is there anything in there none of you would actually rather I removed?
Where's my wood?
Where's your wood? Well, I was talking to my chat, and the way they see it is you're all good enough that you should be able to get your own wood.
Exactly. That's what she said.
So I'm very nice. But I worked it out with
Pitch
them.
intense. I don't...
And now she's gone, man. She's been gone for 2 years.
Yes, and seeing as Silence has already basically asked for the manhunt, I'm going to take it, but it has to go to the audience.
Yes, I'll take the manhunt.
And we'll see. We'll see.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
150. I'm from NA, man. I don't know why I got on here.
Oh, you
Hello, by
are?
the way, Avova.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you just join fucking Jodo's and Comey's
Yeah,
1v1?
I'll go join him in South America,
I
man.
think
Yeah, that's even worse, man.
please tell before starting the game.
So
Yes,
can somebody
basically.
clear this question for me because I never received the answer.
What is the question?
Convolve, the guy who keeps getting first on the leaderboard. Is that guy
Yes.
playing on Southeast Asia servers?
He plays
He
on the
plays
Sydney, I
in
believe.
Australia.
Yeah, Sydney.
Yeah, so that's Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
I have
Sure.
300.
yeah, the OCE.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is there any players there?
The only other one I know
depends
is
what
Vexed
time of
Up.
day. It's not very not very full very often, but there are like quite a few dedicated players on there that play.
So where is he put?
And there
in
are
the
quite.
top 100
You'd be
bracket?
surprised. There are quite a few players from the Sydney servers in the top
Definitely
100.
put on you.
He's put
But
on you.
he... No.
No. I'm from the EU and I played on the Sydney server. It was 330 ping.
Holy shit!
Just
when
once,
I play on NA,
just
like,
once,
it's
never doing it
200,
again.
It's also fuck.
Let's see. Do we have everyone in? Yes. Give me 1
Don't
second.
start yet,
then.
please.
No, I'm not
Let
going
me
to. Don't
just,
worry. I'm literally going to need 1 or 2 minutes myself. So everyone, get yourselves ready.
awesome,
I'll be back in a second.
Perfect.
Right,
Volva.
Your butt squirrel.
Yeah, what's up?
Barely made fast.
Where are you, man?
I'm alright, man. What about you?
Can you? Yeah, I'm good, man. Can you jump down, please?
Why?
Just, I want to pet you, man. It brings me luck.
Oh no, hell no.
Please come
Wanna
down.
pet this
Bring him down.
There we go.
Bring him down.
Pet him!
Yes, I'm
him!
just quickly checking.
Over, come down. Okay, I'm coming up, dude. It's a
Here
good
you are,
luck
buddy.
petting.
Get me
It's a
down.
good luck petting.
Never!
Come here.
Oh no!
We got him down, boys.
Touch him.
Okay, so
Touch
that
him.
should be
Okay,
yes,
I'm done. I got my
better
petting.
volumes.
Oh no, there was nothing. I parried it. I deflected it.
I was literally sitting on your head, like 1 second.
I was deflecting your petting, man.
You have a helmet. I got stick on it. Buddy, what are you doing?
Fucking weirdo.
You trying to see inside of my soul?
Okay, so we are supposed to start when we are told to
Are you-
start.
These. Oh, thanks.
Oh,
man.
okay. No problem. Thank you, Frosty. So,
Thanks, man.
here we go. Right, everyone. Apparently we are supposed to start now. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, good luck, guys.
I should certainly hope so.
So,
Let me just make sure no one's stuck not moving. Spawn, are you back?
Am I right in thinking that even
No.
if you get rank 1 with 1 kill, someone from a different bracket can still take your spot in the final?
True. It's all about the points, and
Yeah, it's all
top
about
10
those
points
points, I
from
believe.
all brackets are moving on. It's as I understood,
Are you back,
they're gonna put all
Spartan?
the
Yes,
players
you
like
are.
a huge list. So if there's like people in, let's say he's like rank 6 in his bracket, but he has more points than the 5th one in our bracket, is moving on.
Right, everyone. We are about to start. Good luck to all of you. I'll be around to check on you all shortly.
Good luck,
Best of
guys.
luck to
May the best
everyone.
0-0 win.
So, for anyone that's new and hasn't played the game before, click on the screen to vote for your crowd favourite. Is there an NA bracket and EU? It's mixed, Mazaru. It depends on the players in the bracket. It's to suit them best, and then it'll be the same later on. Hello, Mr. Crowd Favourite Source.
Hello.
Yes, good luck in your game. I unfortunately can't drop you anything for crowd favourites because it has to go to the viewers, but I'll be back to check on you shortly.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Okay, thank you, man. See ya.
I'm going to follow him, of course. I'm just not going to speak to the players quite as often as I'm used to. I'm also going to jump to Squisby because it seems like him and Bloody Squirrel are going to be the first to get into a bit of a scrap. I'm not going to stick with him though because he might know that I'm waiting to watch the fight. When the director follows the player in first person, it can almost give away that there's people nearby and I'm waiting for it to start. The game has seemed a little bit laggy for me since last night, but it could just be me.
A new electronic is available.
Oh, we finally have Squisby and Bloody Squirrel. Yes, Mod versus Bunny, it seems. Let's see. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Robin Dunk. I don't have the pop-ups on screen at the moment. I will refresh all the notifications after the actual tournament, just so everyone knows. Oh, he's waiting for the shot. I'm surprised they're not playing more aggressively, going for the first blood. I'm sure they're just as worried as anyone else would be about making that first mistake and being the first blood rather than getting it. Is there a link to see the brackets, by the way? Yes, Amazaru. Frosty may be able to post it for you. If he doesn't, I will do it for you shortly once I get the chance. I will be showing the scoreboards after the game as well. And we have Bloody Squirrel, hot on his heels.
A new electronic is available.
You know, if they keep it up like this, it seems someone else might actually get that first blood before they do. But I'm going to drop Electromania already, give everyone the same opportunity to get electronics as everyone else. Oh, and it finally comes down to them. Neither has much cover right now, so it could be over quick, this. Bloody Squirrel needs to be getting stuck in. Squisby has dealt damage. Oh, and he's dealing damage quite regularly now. Seems I think Squisby has got this, unfortunately. Unlucky Bloody Squirrel.
Oh, good game, dude.
Nicely done though, Squisby.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's see, who should we be checking on now? I will follow him, seeing as I'm pretty sure he's just seen the radar anyway. So he knows that someone's around. Oh, and he's got him.
And that's a GG. Hi.
Yes, this could be very much a GG. Oh, and he's got it. Nicely done. Unlucky silent. Yes, he didn't start the tournament well, so at least he tried. At least he didn't skip out.
Stop playing? He just stayed still.
I believe he got stuck in the corner, unfortunately, but he's not well, so we'll put it down to that.
Okay.
But good luck, Razzie. I'll be back to check on you shortly.
Thank you.
I believe Atco could be getting into it now with 0-0, or Source again. We'll have to see how it goes. Oh, and yes, Robin, Frosty has been extremely helpful since I found out I was directing last night. Much appreciated. Makes my job much easier. And hello, She-Wolverine. Thank you for popping by. Thank you, Seldrick, and I appreciate the follow earlier, my dude. I'll be sending everybody your way anyway after this. I was going to post the link in the chat, but I'm sure I'll probably just send everyone your way. I'll catch up with them shortly after the tournament's finished. But I'll be in to watch from your point of view anyway once my games are over. So have good games yourself. If I don't catch you in between. Yes, got you that compliment. You did indeed, Robin. Let's see. So, seems Squisby could be looking for another fight, or oh wait, no, it could be Spartan. I'm pretty sure. Yes, he hears and sees Source.
Jax, where's my wood?
I don't have any wood. I didn't bring
I thought I love you. And I thought you loved me too.
I can do a manhunt. Do you want a manhunt?
No. I can join the manhunt.
Do you want to tell the audience that you want a manhunt?
No.
No, you sure?
Hashtag don't vote Spartan.
Hashtag don't vote Spartan. From his own mouth. I'm the moderator of Molyneux. He's pretty good. Oh, I see. She-Wolverine. Is his games going on now? Let's see. How can you vote? When I throw the votes to the audience like this, Robin, it should pop up directly on the screen. In fact, I'll do it in a second. But it should pop up on the screen, and you can click which zone you wish to close. If it doesn't work, I'll explain to you in a moment how to fix it. Yes, I believe there is 8 brackets, actually, yes. Yes, holy shit, technology. Indeed, Robin.
The show director is now closing a zone.
Seems everyone's quite split up at the moment. Yes, did the vote work for you, Robin? It doesn't always pop up on everyone's screen. If it doesn't, make sure you click the puzzle piece and allow the extension. Let's see. Not much happening at the moment, is there? I also forgot to use the solo electronic in the center. But we'll go around in a moment and we'll check who already has one. Very quickly, we'll go through them all, and it seems... Just checking to see who doesn't have any. So Atco. Atco, Bloody Skrill, and... oh, Silent's dead. So just Atco then, it seems. Let's give him a little bit of help, balance things out just a little bit.
The show director is now activating an electronic.
Yes, you're the only one without an electronic Atco, so I thought I'd drop that for you.
Mate. Love you, mate.
Oh,
I was
very
thinking
welcome.
the same thing.
Yes, I was looking around to see how many everyone had, and I noticed you're the only one without one, so got to balance things out a little bit.
The Electro-Mania thing avoided me completely.
Yes, I noticed. It kind of happens. I always keep an eye out just in case.
Ah, thank you.
But I'll be back to check on you shortly, Atco. Good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Because there seems like there's going to be another fight, in fact. 0-0. 0-0 and Raziel. I wasn't sure if you did have to download the extension or just allow it, but I wouldn't know because I'm always the one hosting, streaming rather than voting, unfortunately.
Northwest zone is about to be forbidden.
Oh, seems he's on the run. I thought we'd get to see a fight happening. Oh, and Source and Squisby finally getting into it. Let's see. Their health is pretty similar. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, spoke way too soon. See, oh, could both be down to almost one hit. And they're both in the forbidden zone, unfortunately. There's 3 of them. And we're all going to have to head down. If they get into a fight, we may have to throw the warm-up out and get the survivor out of there. Luckily, all the other players are quite far apart from each other at the moment, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh wait, he got trapped. That's
Oh
not
my
good,
God,
Spot.
what
That's
is
not
this
good
shit?
at all.
Northwest zone is now defeated. 4 zone. A new electronic.
Oh,
is
things are not
available.
going well for you, Spartan.
50 Shades of fucked, my.
Yes, I noticed. Yes, totally up to you, viewers, who you wish to warm up. I think Spartan needs it most, but that doesn't mean you have to give it to him. Totally up to yourselves, of course. Yes.
Warm up, drone deployed.
Seems they liked you enough to give it to you, Spartan. See,
God bless you guys.
And that is why I kept one warm-up for everyone. I knew it might be needed. Let's see, next vote I'm in. Did it work for you, Robin, this time? Did you get it working? Oh no, Saucy is down. Didn't realise they were more closer than the other two. That's unfortunate. Oh, nicely done though. Stole that body right from under his nose.
A new electronic is available.
Let's see, everyone's
Look at my
slowly
Yeah.
getting close to each other now. So I've still got a few votes, of course. I'm not too sure which ones should be used just now. I'm thinking manhunts, but there's quite a few players close together at the moment. Seems a little bit unfair. Thank you for closing that zone, everyone. It's keeps everyone going. Means everyone doesn't get too stuck.
5 players remaining.
And yes, it did work. Good stuff, Robin. That's the best thing about directing in these games, and the fact that the viewers can actually join in. So it's always nice when we can get everybody involved. I think I may have to leave the manhunt for this round. I've left it a little bit too long. There's only 3 zones left. I don't think it would be that fair, unfortunately. Let's see, shall we? Nobody's in need of healing. That's what I was saying earlier. I didn't think they would need it. Thank you for the follows, by the way, Ralu, Wolverine, and Squallmaster. As I said, I will refresh the notifications after the tournament. Make sure to go through everyone that popped in and said hello.
A new
I think
electronic.
Akko may finally be getting into a fight. Oh, and he did.
3 zones remaining.
Interesting. Not sure, oh. Yes, he didn't think that was going to happen, but Raziel steals it from under him again. Seems to be doing that a lot. Oh, but unfortunate for Raziel. Seems he has a safety net underway. Oh, and he's just rolling down the hill now, casually. Could be Akko's chance to get stuck into this. He hasn't seen much action yet. Come on, Atko. Obviously not going to interrupt during any of these fights, but everyone's getting quite close together. So we're going to close another zone. You can close the one they're all in if you wish and get them running, or you can close the bottom right. So let's see how it goes. Oh, he's on him now. He's on him. He's got Spartan ID now.
The show director is now closing a zone.
Oh, everyone's getting quite close together. Molnia. Oh. How's it? Which way is this going to go? Oh. Oh, I'm not sure which way it's going to go. They both seem to be getting those hits. Oh, unlucky Spartan.
4
Nicely
players.
done, though,
All good,
Molnia.
man.
Nicely done.
Hey, shit happens.
Yes, it does indeed. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's see where this goes. Obviously, I'm going to save the heals for the final 2 or 3, of course. Assuming it's not someone that's been chasing someone the entire time. 3 of them are quite close together. I noticed 0 nothing is quite safely going for that electronic on his own. We'll catch up with him in a moment after these fights have happened. Oh, and he got that hit. That was a nice one. Let's look where he's chasing. Yes, Akko certainly wanted it. Oh, and Raziel's coming straight after him. Let's quickly check on him. Oh, automatic zone close. But they had to keep running. It does mean that 0-0 has chosen the right zone to be left in at the end. He's already dead center as well for when the sudden death starts closing in. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Amazaru. Interesting. Although he is keeping himself quite safely away from everyone at the moment. Let's go check on Molnir. Yes, I have a feeling 0-0 might actually have the time to get everything he needs set up in place. He's been here for a while, so if he hasn't been setting traps, I'll be very surprised. Seems he's heading towards the portal. I wonder if he's doing that just to see if there's anything to steal. Because originally my money was on Molnir or 0-0. I unfortunately haven't come across a Vova and Spartan ID too much in game, but I know them well. So what does everyone think? Should we throw out the telepathy, let them all speak? Let them all work out their differences?
Telepathy. Speak, and you shall be heard.
Feel free to wish each other luck or trash talk away. Totally up to yourselves. Just a little bit of noise at the moment. Zero is comfortably farming all game. Yes, I said that, Spartan. He was. But if it works for him, it works for him. You know, it's he's gonna have to do something now. Finally, got out of that nicely. Well, I assume he did. He did head towards the lava, and I didn't check, but he is safe. I'm going to do a crowd favourite once it gets down to 2 or 3 players, and you're all going to choose who you think is going to win this at the end. Let's see how this goes. I believe Bloody Squirrel was the... Oh! Nicely done.
3 players remaining.
They are all now in the Forbidden Zone, trying to fight this out, but 0-0 has a coffee. Depends if the others do as well. Yes, he has a coffee, but Molnir doesn't. He's playing it safe. Playing it safe and smart. Oh, not a good place to be. Doesn't want to be stuck on that bridge. He does have his power leap still, though. Hate is going to hate. Yes, no one has the balls to chase him, apparently, Spartan. Either that, or nobody paid enough attention. Interesting place to be. Oh. Cheeky little shot, but he misses. Let's see, shall we throw out the crowd vote now? We're going to throw out a little vote for the crowd favourite to see who everyone thinks is going to win out of your final 3. So best of luck to all of you. Who's it going to be, people? And the vote is for you, Molnir. Good luck.
People do not believe me.
Yes, unfortunately it wasn't Raziel. I think he was hoping for it. I think Molnir was a good pick. He and Raziel have 2 kills. Zero has 1. Yes, I think Molnir is a very good pick. He's been doing very well in this round. He's certainly been pushing for the attacks and the kills. Oh, that was risky, but Seems to have gone well. Oh. Oh, I was waiting for that. I was going to say he's been trapping up as much as he could since he got there. Oh. Yes, the traps are going to come in fast and furious now. I won't skip the end screen, Frosty, don't worry. Same in all the other tournaments. I let the end screen stay on until it ends, don't worry. Then I'll bring up the leaderboard, the scoreboard, so far as well while we wait. Ah, yes, we jinxed it. We may have just done that, Robin, unfortunately. Oh. Oh, this isn't going well. He has got one more coffee, though, so, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, using the electronic to bounce them. I usually use it to put them in the lava. That's a very clever way of using it. Bounce them into the forbidden zone. Oh, and Zero goes down. Unlucky Zero. Between you and Molyneux, Raziel, good luck. Unfortunately, I can't warm him up though, and he's about to freeze.
No!
Nicely done, Molyneux. Unlucky. Seems Molyneux takes it. The crowd were right. Nicely done, Molyneux. Yeah, so that's how the standings end in this round. Don't worry, I'll be leaving this screen up until it ends, and then I'll be bringing up the... Oh, it says server restarts anyway in 2 minutes. So let me just make sure I've got a screenshot of it of myself, just in case. Give me 1 second, and I'll see if I can actually send it to you, Frosty. There you go. There you go, Frosty. Just in case you didn't get it, I can actually send you the screenshots. It's absolutely fine, I did. I'm used to doing so. They will have to be cropped later on, though, or now if you need to. Let's see. See me, equal of over. Let's see. Oh yes. Let's see. That's unfortunate, though. 0 kills, 350 damage. But you did manage to get above Sauce and Squisby, not necessarily in points, just on the scoreboard. Something to be proud of. No, it's not just one game, Robin. There are, I believe there are quite a few games. And then it goes into the finals that will be hosted by Seldrick. And as much as I would love to keep you all here at the end, I'm not going to be that cruel. I'm going to raid Seldrick at the end so that you can all go straight to the finals director. So you don't have to do anything except stay, watch, and wait. Let's see. Yes, he's the best. I'm not too sure, Mazariro. Let's see. I don't think it's best of 1. Yes, I just asked for you all, just so you can see. I stand up my pancard. Let's go nothing. But yes, that didn't go too badly at all, actually. So let me just quickly check for you all. Get the scoreboard up. Yes, I believe, is it latest results I am supposed to be showing, by the way, Seldrick, if you're still about? Because latest results obviously doesn't have any results up at the moment. Start a new lobby. Oh, okay, Frosty, no problem. Yes, I might open them at the end, Wolverine, if you're lucky. Yeah, so apparently we're going to throw ourselves straight in. I thought we were supposed to show the scoreboard now, but I think it's after this. Let's see, EU Frankfurt, yes. So everyone, give me a second while I throw you to the Be Right Back screen, just so I can... thank you for the follow, by the way, Priority. I will refresh them all at the end before I send everyone to Seldrick. Yes, you'll have to give me 1 second so I can get the code. Don't want to leak it, like so many others have in the past. Let's go Molyneux, best French player. Molyneux, better than all. Artifact 22, the French monster. Is that what you call him, Wolverine? The French monster. You forget the... Yes, you forget the Kappa boys. Raziel. Yes, Liverpool indeed, Spartan. Yeah, no worries, Frosty. I'm just about to get in there. I'll send it to you in 1 second. Almost there, almost there. When this lobby decides it wishes to load, I will copy the code for you. Let's see, who put that bear trap there? I believe that bear trap was probably Zero Nothings, Raziel. Zero Nothing was dropping traps everywhere. Right, okay, there we go.
If you lose consciousness during the match, your body will be airlifted to the nearest hospital.
There you go, Frosty. Sent you the new room code for everyone. Music back on for a split second while we wait for them to join. Hope everyone's enjoying the tournament so far, wherever you're watching it from. Or have been watching it from. Thank you, Robin. I actually, I made this myself. It's a remix of a Dead Mouse song. I usually use it for my intro, my five-minute intro countdown. Yes, I use my own music, Robin. Usually, well, for tournaments and stuff, so it doesn't get copyrighted, muted during the VOD. I have quite a lot of my own music. I want to start using it a lot more often if I can. If anyone can translate, I will always appreciate it. Just so I can keep track of what's actually going on. Salut, by the way, Sauce Bear. See, save me some wood. You want some wood, do you, Spartan? I will consider it. I will consider adding some wood in there, Spartan, just for you. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it though, because the viewers are the ones that vote for it. Je suis un baguette avec fromage. Omelette du fromage. Or is it omelette au fromage? I lose track, Robin. Omelette du fromage. I know that's not even right. It's O, isn't it? Thanks. 2 years of French paid off. Oh, you're not actually French then, Robin? You just know it well.
Zero, did you put that beer trap there? Was it your beer trap?
Don't worry, everyone. We're just waiting for everyone to get into the lobby before we start, obviously.
Zero, I think you should go straight for Mjolnir this time,
7 years of English.
Like, just rush him. Go crazy goat on him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You're doing well, though, Wolverine. You're doing very well.
No, you all focus Zero at the end, man. Both you and Mjolnir. I mean, I understand that, right? Focusing the strongest player.
I've actually had a lot of... yes, you are.
I've
I've had quite a lot of English and French
What did you say, Zero?
viewers in the past few weeks, which has been very nice.
This tripwire cage.
I also
in
have
the
one
cabin
French subscriber who
within
comes in the hopes he can
game.
learn a bit more English.
Oh, damn.
Which is very
I
nice
just
of him.
stood still. I didn't even care at that point.
Well played, dude.
Yeah, so I have one French viewer that basically
at
just
that
comes in
point,
the hopes
he knew.
I can help him a little bit. Yes, it is indeed, Frosty. So is there anyone not turning up again, Frosty? I know that sometimes happens. I'm hoping not.
You were the only person in this lobby who I've never seen,
Oh,
so I
let
thought
me
I could
win.
take you on.
Oh, I've got to... Well, you want me to play favorites, Roman? Who's my favorite
You're
in
the
this...
only one I've never seen.
Really? I have never seen you either.
Yeah, because
hard
I'm
to
in
say.
A, but I've seen these guys because I do.
You see, Robin, I know Zero Nothing better than I know the other players. But I know Molyneux's good.
I mean, if he sounds Russian,
Spartan isn't a bad player either.
I think that is a
Vova's a good player.
If he sounds like a Russian, goddamn run away from that guy.
I won't lie, I'd probably have to put my money on Molyneux or Zero Nothing, actually. 0-0 isn't a bad player. He just played very passively that game.
I can hear myself through your.
No problem, Frosty. I will wait and make sure. I think we're waiting on one more, Frosty. Not to worry. Yes, they're all top 100, Robin. Only players from the top 100
really
get into the tournament.
Didn't help me at all.
You can never have too many arrows.
I probably would help one if I could have heard it.
Zero, your microphone is like far away, dude. We can't hear shit you're saying.
Yes, actually, Robin, they are playing for the top 10 skin. The top 10 players get a silver skin, and the number 1 player get a gold skin. No problem, Frosty. We've still got 15 minutes for this lobby anyway. There's no rush. I know we want to get through them all, of course, but it's fine. And yes, Raziel, I probably will use electronics. I felt lucky because electronic was near me the first one. Then Electromania.
Damn.
Tell you what, Raziel, if this time, if there's electronic there, I'll wait until they're gone before I drop it.
But when I move to the left, you miss. Okay.
But it also means if you don't have an electronic next to you, that someone else is going to benefit now.
Or I wasn't trained.
I know.
No, I don't think it's a money prize, Wolverine. It is just for skins. Let me ask, very quickly. Does anyone here actually have the top 10 skin already?
Yeah, 0, I think.
Ah, 0. Can you actually show it to the viewers?
There, maybe?
Can you show the helmet to the viewers as well? If you don't mind. Because they're asking what you can win. Yeah, there you go. And that is what you win. Thank you.
Don't let him watch it. Kick him.
Don't let them watch it.
Push him all over the place. Oh, it's prestige. If you want to see it, you gotta win it.
Yes, that is indeed the skin.
Are we going to start without the last guy?
I don't.
I mean, this is the silver skin. Not so
I don't think so, but I'll double check now. He says we're waiting on Bloody Squirrel. But I'll double check if we're going to start without him or not, but not right now. Yes, Frosty, do we know where Bloody Squirrel is? Let's see.
They changed the starting time.
My ranking game, Robin?
Format. They gotta change everything.
This is my director rank.
We should make a petition, man. Like all of us.
My in-game rank is about 2,000 or something.
Game. Fix the vulturing reward system.
The highest I got was
Whoever
300.
gets the most damage gets healed. And they need to implement a new system, dude.
See, so I don't want what Molyneux were.
So
You always put it. Oh, I see.
No, but they need to change the vulturing.
Where's Levi,
right now,
by the way? That's actually a very good point. Where is Levi?
I can sit on a tree, watch two guys fight.
That's fine, Frosty. We still have 13 minutes.
Don't let him loot
I don't mind falling behind. It just means obviously
insane.
everyone else will a little bit if it happens. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. So just keep trying, my friend.
Did somebody say Raziel?
I unfortunately don't have Bloody Squirrel on my friends list, so I can't invite him myself.
Just joking, man.
How do you get ranked as a show director?
No,
you do very well at it, Robin. I'm kidding.
Hid in a tree during fast
The best way to do it, Robin, is if you play the director as you are trying to help make the game fair.
He just hid in a tree.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay, well, we've all had that. I was hiding on a mountain in Fast Track, so what?
Yeah, so whoever asked where Levi is, apparently he couldn't join, unfortunately.
He couldn't?
Yes, apparently Levi couldn't join. I don't know if it was a personal problem or whatever, but that's all I know.
Oh yeah, Levi was supposed to be in this game.
Yes, he was. I didn't realize myself until a moment ago.
So long. Okay.
It's one way to look at it.
Thank God for his personal problems.
Let's see. So yes, we're just waiting on one player.
Insane, Levi. Like insane.
Yes. Oh, Molyneux is currently ranked 5. I didn't realize.
Bon, qui...
I mean, let's be honest. Getting to top 100 is easy. Winning.
Yeah, say that for yourself. I think the highest I've ever gotten was 300.
No.
300, but I am from the EU and I only play on the NA.
That doesn't.
I heard NA is full of scrubs.
Yeah, no. I saw it as the NA probably has more players, so
Relax,
the opportunity
Silent.
for
Come on.
lower rate
This
players
guy.
is high.
I heard you guys worship a fake god called Yotobo. What is that like?
No,
a
I
demon or
kill the
something?
god
Or
all the time, man.
is that guy from like the Avengers?
that's
Is he a
strange.
god of
Oh,
like Loki's
yeah, that's
father?
right.
What is
Frank
that?
said.
Everyone in every tournament is too afraid to fight him. If I'm ever in his game, I go
Not sure why he's not showing
Dude,
up.
that guy sucks early game. I've watched him. He
Exactly.
doesn't fight
He's
early
terrible
game.
early game. He just
Exactly.
tries to glide away.
Strange.
or
Artifact.
Exactly.
Is it
But
artifact
look
with
at
an
this.
eye?
I don't know where Zero is from. I almost
No,
called
it
him
isn't, is
Russian. Like, if you're in a game with Zero,
Rank
when he
search.
spawns, he's already at you, dude. So every time I spawn, I just run back to the closest radar to see that motherfucker's chasing me.
No, yes. Yes, that's strange.
Because he does
Silent,
that.
don't rush to me this time.
I thought you were
Not
ready to
found,
get it.
unfortunately.
Start, like, getting
Not sure
on
why.
the radar, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a free kill.
He's AFK on the radar house. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was.
Yes, it seems
I
that we
was
can't
counting.
get him in there. We'll have to start with
Meta.
9.
Play 6 traps and
We
stay
only have 10
AFK in
minutes
the
to go
radar
still.
house.
Why you just
What I
stay
do
in
on
the cave?
NA.
Why you
Last
didn't
time
fight
I was
me?
93,000.
Silent,
What
why
a
you
queen.
didn't fight me?
You just gotta keep at it, Wolverine. Just keep at it until you get a little bit better and work your way up the ratings.
You had a chance because he hit you first time.
Playing often can help a lot as well.
With 150 ping with access
Dude,
depending
just
on
spam
ping,
that
it's
left
not
click.
gonna work.
Spam the shit out of your left click.
No problem, Frosty. I will let you know.
Who killed the Vova, by
We
the way?
still have 7 minutes, Frosty.
Vova, who killed you last game, man?
Potter, thank you for the raid, my dude. I haven't got
Oh, he
notifications
muted us.
up on the screen at the moment, but I'll play them all at the end, just to thank everyone. Yeah, so that's exactly, Frosty. I wasn't sure if you were still here, was all. I thought maybe you were listening, but on Discord or something. Just double checking, making sure. I am so excited for you today, dude. Thank you, Potter. We've just done the first round. It went well. Yes, thank you very much, Potter. I love you. I really do. And I appreciate everything.
Alright, I'm petting a Vova again, maybe getting some luck.
Yes, Frosty, that's what I thought. I thought you may be listening, but not be able to see the screen.
Who
so,
kissed me last game?
I will let you know when the
Bloody
3 minutes,
squirrel.
don't worry. Just so you don't have to keep an eye on it. But yes, no, I appreciate it, Potter, I really do. And I hope
legit
that if
got
you're
the
not
best
sticking
one
around,
after
you
that.
do enjoy the Han Solo movie.
So what's going on?
Come back and
We're
ruin it
waiting
for us all, feel free.
Jax to eat his lunch or something, I don't know.
No, we're waiting until 3 minutes, and if Bloody Squirrel doesn't turn up, we're going to start.
How much time left?
He's saying
There's
anything
still,
in the
there's still 8
Discord
minutes,
that we
30
can
seconds,
try?
so basically, what, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Unless, of course, he turns up. I have no idea where he is. My mod just said he's multitasking. See, I'll be here. Oh, until it's time to leave. 20 minutes. No problem, Potter. I appreciate it. You may be able to get it here for at least
Hey,
one
Raziel,
game.
where are you from, man?
But just so everyone knows,
Okay.
Mr. Potter Sauce there
Oh,
is
you're
also
Turkish, alright.
a Darwin director. A very good one at
Lord.
that.
Yeah, I'm Serbian, man, so I know what you're talking about a ping. I also have, like,
One of the
very
few
similar
directors
ping
I'm
to
actually
yours.
subscribed to.
I'm from Turkey, but
I was going to do Potter's,
you know
Potter's
where
emote, but I
Serbia
can't
is,
actually
right?
remember. Is it Potter High Five?
Me?
Yes. Too.
Yeah, I'm Erasmus student.
High
I'm from
five?
the world.
Nope.
Oh, you. Oh,
Almost.
okay,
High
nice.
Five? Yeah, it's that one.
Nice, dude.
I'm
College
so
days.
bad at typing it out, and I can't.
Yeah.
I'm using ChattyBot,
I
so
have
unfortunately I
three
can't just click on the
internet.
5 high.
Yeah, okay.
Or
Yeah,
fix it
hundreds
5
people using it.
high.
More than 100.
There we
probably.
go. Thank you.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, he's not streaming at the minute, Wolverine. He's just raided me.
Nice. Nice.
He's going to the movies shortly, so I asked him nicely if he didn't mind.
Hello.
I very much appreciate it. See, I don't know why it's 45. 5. Oh yes, now I gave.
Sure ends up.
I mean, everybody pets him. Just
It's
saying.
okay,
It's
Potter. I
a
can't
thing
change
now,
mine
like,
either.
what's going
Mine
on?
is Jax, Dag,
And it works.
whatever I
I
am
got
to
the
it.
best spawn in the past game.
I was going to be rating you regardless. I appreciate it. I thought you might, Potter, but I thought I'd cheekily
Go back
ask
to
just in
your
case
snow pit.
you'd forgotten or didn't think. I also sent it before I realised you were already streaming.
I mean, there's a lot of people
Stayed up
who
late
got
last
skinned
night, got
just
through
by
Legion,
having
and then
luck
decided I would
winning that just
get up
one
late
game.
today, just to make sure I'm on late. So we'll certainly be about later,
think they should
Potter, if
make
you
something
fancy
like,
some
once you get the
usual
golden
words.
skin, you can't
Shunries
compete
about.
anymore.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
if they have the golden skin but not the silver skin, you don't get
Then you
gold.
compete for the
Zero
silver.
thing.
I mean, you compare and you fight until you get it.
Let's
When
see.
you, once you
I
get
want to
the
watch
gold one,
Legion
I mean,
so bad,
just
and yeah,
quit, man.
later.
You got the
Yeah,
best thing in the
definitely,
world.
Potter. I'm up for that. I've been
Because
promising
it's not the
Shundry.
same
I'll try and do
for
some more use your words as well. But yes,
I mean, you're
indeed,
doing it
Potter,
for yourself,
indeed.
prestige. But people usually get bored and they stop playing.
But, if you fancy watching Legion at some point, Potter, we should watch her on SciTube together. Get some of our viewers involved.
Are you guys excited about the new
August
maps?
streaming after the finals.
No.
I believe Celdrick.
No? Oh,
I will stream later on after the finals, yes, Dinah, but I'm gonna raid
It's gonna take some
Celdrick
time to learn it.
for the actual finals.
They're adding like 20 different
He's a nice
maps,
guy. He's
and
directing
each
all the final
hexagon
games.
is gonna be
So
from a different map when you
you'll
start playing.
always
So
head
there's
his
gonna be
way.
like
I
every
stream
game is like, what,
after
7
the
zones,
finals.
so each zone is gonna be from one of the 20 maps.
Yes, I'll be taking a little break after my games to watch the finals myself, along with you all.
And yeah, fix the game. That's hashtag fix the
I want
game.
to see how it goes and where it gets
Fix
to.
the vulturing system.
Yes, he is watching Han Solo first. Yes, Celdrick is such a god. He is indeed. He's actually a really nice guy as well.
Makes sense.
He's popped into my stream a few
Oh,
times.
oh, listen, this guy's here. Hello.
Well, it makes
He
no
was streaming
sense
the
that I could
finals.
hear you guys,
Celdrick,
like, the
I
first,
believe, Frosty.
like, the
I was
last
given
lobby, I could hear you
Celdrick's
guys.
link.
I was
Even if
petting
it
you
was
for
zero.
like 2 minutes.
We also
now.
have 2.5 minutes
I
until we have
think
3 minutes left, Mr. Frosty.
I mean, when you have
He's the
the
professional
voice
director
on
of the game
0,
we've had.
First game
Yeah, no, he is
people,
Potter.
then it's cool.
I agree.
That's normal.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Like, what the fuck? I'll just have the win rate.
Let's see, I have to watch Deadpool too.
Oh,
Yes, I'll be
where you
watching
from?
that at some point, Wolverine, don't worry.
I'm from Denmark.
I have a tattoo of
What happened to that? What happened to that player?
Something I'm not gonna miss. Yes, Potter's already seen it. Yes, she Wolverine.
He was Danish
Jealous.
also.
No problem, Frosty, no problem
K
at all, dude.
something. It starts with K, but like
That is absolutely
it's
fine.
weird.
I have no idea.
Kylox, Kolux. I gotta remember.
And he's
No,
here.
not Kylox,
He's
Kylox.
finally here. We'll start in a second then.
I know Justice that
he joined us.
Well, I'll ask.
I'm sorry, guys.
No problem, mate.
No.
Just give me your points and we're Gucci.
I'll tell you his name in like 1 second.
Oh,
Vi stick du et dansker, Avova.
Right, everyone, we're all finally here. What
Hold
happened,
on,
Bloody
1
Squirrel?
second, Jack. Abova, his name was Chao Tox or something like that.
Right,
No
is
idea.
everyone here? No one's AFK?
Oh, I know that guy.
The guy
know,
was
really?
top 10 like every week.
Molnir, are you here?
He's really
Denmark
good.
also.
He's good, that
Danish.
dude.
Yeah, but he quit.
Just making sure Molnir is here. He's been standing still for a while.
Yes.
Yes, good. Right, okay, we're ready to start then.
Stand here.
Yes,
Let's
good
go.
luck, everybody, finally.
Yeah. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Yes, good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So we finally begin. Everybody get ready to, yes, good luck and have fun, Billy. Feel free to vote on your crowd favourites, and I'll say a quick hello to them. We can't drop them any gifts, though. Unfortunately. Because all the gifts have to go to the crowd vote. And of course, Molnir gets it again with 6 votes. Best of luck to you, Molnir.
So let me explain. You see, it all comes down to this. His psycho.
Let's do what we didn't do before. Drop an electronic directly in the center at the beginning. I know a lot of people like doing that. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Billy. I'll be refreshing all the notifications at the end of the game before I send everyone over, just to thank everyone. Oh, it looks like Bloody Squirrel's going to get into a fight before anyone else, maybe. Gonna have to keep an eye on Atco, though. Oh, and he's been trapped. Something he's used to doing to other
This
people.
girl is so dangerous. This girl is so dangerous.
After all those traps
buddy.
last game, Mr. Bloody Squirrel.
Should I shoot some arrows inside or what?
You can, but he might just take them like that.
Come back here.
Oh, Spartan.
Oh, no.
Thought you had him on the rope spot and may have lost your chance.
Nah, it's kind of sucks, bro. I tried shooting, but, you know.
You missed everything.
You know. Yeah, I
I'm
missed
just going to
everything.
mute
I
the
suck,
music
dude.
while the actual game's
No, you
running.
don't suck. Cage is right.
I suck. No, I suck.
No. No. I think you're
That's
not.
Oh, he's done it again.
What are you doing? What the goddamn are you doing? Okay, somebody clip that. Alright, let's round 2.
Okay, we'll clip all these cage traps and just put them in a nice little compilation together.
Please get out.
Oh, let's see if someone else is going to try and steal this first blood. Oh, and he's done it. Nicely done. Stole the first blood there. Nicely done, 0-0. There was another fight happening for quite a long time, and I was worried that they didn't get stuck in. They'd lose it, and they did. So let's see where everyone is. Seems 0-0 is quite safe for the time being. Hello, by the way, Dictator. Or Dictator, I should say. I always call you Dictator, and this is the first time I've noticed I've been saying your name wrong this whole time, my friend. Oh, Spartan's got himself in another fight here, has he? Can he end this one, though? No, he can't.
Everybody wants to kill me, man!
Unfortunate for you, Spartan.
It's alright, man, it's alright.
That's unfortunate. But it seems someone else is going to come in and try and finish off Squisby. And he did, unfortunate for you, Squisby.
That was my kill!
No, he was my kill. I started him.
Yes. Oh, it seems everybody is around here now.
Yeah.
This is where Macho Aura.
This is going to be very interesting, actually. Yes, I've been calling him Dictator Robin. Wasn't sure how it was pronounced. Yes, I knew it was a Dutch name. I just I thought he was trying to spell it in a very foreign-looking way, but a very English-spoken word.
A new electronic.
I'll learn. I'll learn. Yeah, it's probably a good zone to close. Way too many people in that zone. Oh, nice shot, bloody squirrel. Oh, 2 nice shots. Seems he's after our crowd favourite. Seems we may have to put out another vote if he dies. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, Dictator. I've been calling you Dictator. I apologise. It's bound to happen once in a while. Seems they're a little bit split up now. Everyone's quite close together, so oh yes, of course we need to wait a second.
Northwest zone is now forbidden. 6th zone.
Gonna drop Electromania now. That might split everyone up just a little bit.
A new electronic is available.
Oh, I see. At least now I know. But I have a feeling that Robin's description is going to stick in my mind more than the actual description for your name now. But at least you're trying, Robin. At least you're trying. I wouldn't have even done that. Let's see. Finally, we get to see Avova in action. Avova versus Silent. Very nice shot, Avova.
Oh, Avova.
That was actually a very nice shot indeed. To check it from Silent's point of view. He's running away. Ah, seems you frightened him away.
Northeast zone is about to be forbidden.
Keep an eye on Avova for a second. Still the closest player to another player at the moment. Yes, I noticed Silent, seems Molnir actually needs a heal. So I tell you what, I'm gonna trust the audience. But Molnir needs a heal, and he got away from his assailant, but Silent and Avova are still chasing each other. So we might want to wait until after that fight to throw either of them a heal. Yes, he got quite safe at distance from everyone, so he was originally fighting Spartan ID, but unfortunately for Spartan ID, he got taken out along the way.
Northeast zone is now forbidden. 5 zones.
It might not matter. It might not matter at all. It really might not. The runner was Silent, the one at the center. Molnir was originally fighting Spartan. Oh, but it doesn't seem to matter. Yes, he's running now and he won't be getting the heal after this. Let's see. Oh, was he meant to be in the top 100, was he, Frosty? No, didn't play because of format. Fair play. Very nice kill. Very, very nice kill.
6 players remaining.
Holy shit.
Yes. That's very nicely done, 0-0. Right, so we know that Silence is still, let's see. Yeah, Silence actually got quite a distance from everyone now, but we're going to save the heal for the last heal. For the last 2 or 3, just in case it's needed. I think of the next game though, I'll just take 1 heal in there. Let's see, they didn't tell me it were going for 3 games. I thought it was only 1 game as always. Oh, I see. I'm not going to grind 2 weeks for 1 game. Oh, I didn't realise. Are you going to do it for next week for the new reset then? Dictator.
Southwest zone is about to be forbidden.
Now that you know at least. That's a shame that you didn't know though. I know that a wood delivery guy also got in the top 100 once, but he decided not to play it because he wasn't allowed to deliver wood. Which is completely understandable. Yeah, I will next reset. Good stuff, Dictator. I certainly hope to see you playing in the next top 100 then, now that you know. But yes, I can understand why you didn't want to grind for 1 game.
Electronic is available.
Shame that nobody informed you. Try and maybe, let's see. Actually, you know what? You can close whichever zone you wish at this point. I will always make suggestions, but you're always all completely free to vote for something else. I will never complain. Yes, I thought that might be coming. I will keep an eye, though, on which way this is going to go. Everyone's quite close, though, for the manhunts to be getting used. Unless everybody wants to throw it on Mr. Silent, who seems to be going for the portal, rather than going for a fight. He also did say earlier he actually wanted the manhunt, so totally up to you, but Silent wanted it and he's already on the run from everyone. Feels well deserved, I think. A very interesting choice, but I'm sure you'll do well. Yeah, seems everybody wants 0-0 to easy gear for 0. Very true spot, and I was thinking that. I thought Silent might get it. As I did say before, though, you were all free to vote for whoever you wish. I'm just going to try not to give out the votes when everyone's too close together, but this should be okay. It's only a 1-on-1. I have a feeling that being tracked won't affect 0-0 all that much. Oh, not going well for him now. Nicely done. I think that'll slow him down. Yes, it will. At least I believe it will. Wondering how this is going to go, actually. Oh, I've overstuck in not such a nice place. But it doesn't seem like he's capitalizing on it. Oh, that was a wasted opportunity for Source. But, oh. Seems they're going to fight it out now. I have a feeling, though, that everyone else is going to get into a fight before they do. Just quickly check. Yeah, 6 to go still. I think I will have to go back and check on 0-0. Seems a few players are quite low on health, actually. Only Raziel on full health. So I will throw out the heal between the last 2 or 3, depending how long everyone lasts. Seems 0-0 certainly has that down to a skill, though. Trap it and hit it. Oh, unfortunate for him, they hit that tree. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Yeah, Zero is a very smart player, and I certainly didn't underestimate him. That's why when he got the manhunt, I wasn't too shocked. He knows what he's doing. And he has survived it. As I said, I'm not going to throw out the heal though. There's quite a few low players on it. Someone might need it for the final 2 players. 0-0 that player.
Hey there.
He knows the map perfectly. That's my biggest downfall, actually. My biggest downfall is always forgetting certain parts of the map. I remember the whole of the bottom left, the whole of the bottom right, the whole of the center. I get a little bit stuck sometimes on the left and the upper left. Usually fall into the big crevices where you end up stuck, having to climb your way back to the top. Yeah, Zavova's doing fairly well for himself. He's still on full health. He's got back to full health, I should say. Just wondering what everyone's game plan is at the moment. Avova even is doing exactly what I do during tournaments, and I don't blame him for it. Play the survival game. At the game starts, it says survive. He's certainly taking that to heart. You want a final, Avova versus 0-0. I watch Reziel. Fuck. That's fine, Akif. That is absolutely fine. Seems this is going to get interesting quickly, though.
Telepathy. Speak, and you shall be heard.
I'm scared.
I didn't mean to press the megaphone button, so I'm going to have to wait for it to die down.
I need some HP.
What a kind shoulder right there. I'm trying to get them all to talk their problems through, Wolverine. Work out their problems and work out their differences. Doesn't always work that way, but they're trying.
This is not gonna be fun spawn. The last zone is the one I spawned in. Feels good.
No, GG. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Ah, GG.
4 players remaining.
Oh no.
A new electronic is available.
Nicely done, Avova. Seems my my viewers wants to see you and 0-0 in the final.
Southeast zone is now forbidden. Final zone.
Sorry, just a bit of a sneezing fit there. Yes, this is going to be very interesting. But it seems 0 and Avova are quite far apart from each other at the moment, so everyone might get their wish. 0 and Avova just need to win their separate fights. Then we'll do another crowd favourite for the final 2. So you can all vote on who you think is going to win. The downside is there's 4 players left, and the zone's about to start closing. They're all going to be pushed together very soon. I saw what he was thinking. He changed his mind. He knows it's going to close. He wants to head to the center. As everyone was saying, Zero's a very smart player. He's not going to forget these things.
Sudden death.
Went to the outside. Interesting. I guess staying on the edges means that longer to survive as long as you don't get forced out.
Zero, save me. Never mind. GG.
3 players remaining.
Zero's certainly getting stuck in. I think Avova might need a warm-up, so I'm going to throw that in there so everyone's on full warmth. But then that is pretty much it. I'm not going to heal anyone. They were all... Everyone except for Silence was pretty much on full health going into this. So I'm going to allow them to do this all on their own now. Hello, by the way, Raven Oddie. Yes, I think they all should have got stuck into this fight a little bit sooner. Or at least stayed towards the center. Oh, I'm magic, Raven. I'm magic. I can see the name of everyone that's in here at the moment. I don't use the Twitch pop-out, I use a program. But this is going to get interesting. As I said, no more votes, at least for this round. Everyone's just waiting it out, except Raziel, who needs to get back in there. He has got a heal though, he needs a fire. He's just giving himself away. I think Avova knows it. Oh, and he gets it. Everyone might get that, oh, not good. Yeah, so much sneaking indeed. Yes, Melinara, yes, magic. Mel gets it. My magic show director powers allow me to know who's joined. Please nuke this zone at the end of the game. I don't have a nuke with me, Spartan, for obvious reasons. And if you wish me to drop a nuke in your zone next game, let me know. But Zero's quite low. Someone's going to have to take out Raziel if we hope to see this Avova versus 0-0 final. Rude. I have to eat. No problem, Wolverine. I appreciate you sticking by and supporting Molnir. I'm sure he appreciates it especially. It's too long. I can nuke zones if I wish, Robin, but I don't usually take them into competitive tournaments. But I can consider it. I certainly can. The nuke was fixed to not go off, even if the audience votes for it in the final. Oh, I know, Riven. At least in the final zone, I mean. Oh no. Seems we're not going to see that Avova 0-0 final everyone was hoping for. But Avova's still in it. Seems it's up to Raziel to upset the crowd. Let's see. I'll catch up with the chat after this fight. Oh, who's it going to be? Oh, they both had the same idea there. Waited for the first to swing. Oh, this is going, unfortunately. Oh no, unfortunate Avova. Nicely done though, Raziel. Yes, pling, 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 as my viewers say. Nicely done though. Unfortunate Avova with 4 kills, 2,100 damage, but Raziel takes it with 1 kill. Things don't always go the way you expect. Yes, damn indeed. I need to quickly send round 2 results. Shall I start the next nothing now? Yeah, sorry everyone, just quickly, yeah, got it already, no problem, Frosty, just double checking. Thank you for letting me know. Let's quickly check up on the chat very quickly. Yes, and when did it go off? Still need to be out the zone and dodge it. Yes, exactly, Riven. Let's see, no, 0-0, my baby. Damn, Avova deserved that one. He did indeed, Robin. Avova definitely deserved that one. And I am supposed to start the next lobby now. Let's see. Yes, he was first and second. Damn, yes, indeed. Has Avova gotten in the top 10 already? I don't know if Avova's gotten in the top 10. He's definitely been in the top 100. And I've certainly seen him at the top of the board during the official ratings. I don't know if he's gotten into the top 10 in terms of the tournament yet. But I'm pretty sure he's about in the chat if you wish to ask him. If he's top 2 again, he may go through, indeed. So, as you all know, I quickly need to use the Be Right Back screen. In fact, I don't necessarily need to, do I? I just need to be smart enough not to reveal the code. So don't worry everyone, I won't be using the Be Right Back screen. Should have realised this earlier, there's no real need. It's hidden for a reason. The game is built with streaming in mind. Yes, it's the first to 2 games won, so... So let's see where everyone's up to at the moment. See, I believe I was supposed to show the scoreboard during the games, but I don't know if it's been updated. I'll quickly check though while the lobby is loading. Give me 1 sec, everybody, and I'll check. No, the results haven't been updated yet, which is fine. It just means I'll have to show them after. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's the top 10 points overall across all brackets. Oh, okay, Riven. So, for instance, if there were 2 or 3 from the first round, those 3 might go through, whereas in the second round, only 1 might go through, for instance. There you go, Frosty. The next room code is there.
I know that sounds confusing to the layman, so let me explain. You see, it all comes down to this. His psycho-erotic behavior is like a net, trapping weak-minded neurotics and drawing them into corresponding...
Hello, Molnia. Nice to see you pop in.
You could say creates his own enemies, committing crimes using his so-called means as narcissistic proxies.
Can anyone translate what Molnia said for me? There's no rush. It'd just be appreciated. Always nice to be able to keep track of what everyone's talking about. Looney Tunes is trying to duel me. Let's see. Mute myself in game. Tell you what, why not? This one time, Looney Tunes. Well, we've got a second. Let me just quickly check and see where everyone's up to. Shouldn't take too long to start the lobby this time, now that everybody knows that it's not a single game. Yes, I am still indeed here, Robin. I was just quickly having a drink before the next round starts. It's always better to do it than having a drink mid-game and suddenly needed to speak. Yes, of course, Robin. Feel free. Ask away. Let's see. He is sad because he won the first game, but you know the tournament is a best of 3. Oh, I see, Billy.
I find it interesting that the EU players don't use Bear Trap as much as NA.
Focus around the thing.
Is there a break between the third and the final game? Yes, there probably will be a short break, Robin. I will find out for you, though. You can ask Frosty in the chat.
I had to join another game just to say good luck. I'm so sorry about that.
So we're just waiting for one more. That's it, you're banned, Spartan. Get out.
No!
Get out.
I joined for...
Get out.
I stream just for 1 second to say good luck.
Get out, Spartan. Get out. You're banned. You're being replaced now by whoever from my chat wants to join.
Alright guys, good luck.
Spartan rejoins under a different name. Yes, who are we waiting on this time?
Raziel's here, no?
Yes, Raziel's here indeed.
0-0.
Be here.
Yeah,
no,
0-0 indeed. 0-0.
Yes.
Mel,
who is that?
Oh, no problem, Melnara.
No, Raziel, man.
Hello.
You got top 2
I love
again,
your hypnotical emote, by the way.
Go get that skin.
I hope I have 30.
Come on, babe. I'll let you kill me.
Oh, Robin, you asked him already.
Don't kill me.
It's against the rules. Don't worry. You need some kills, man. You're
Tell you what, I will find out for you in 1 second, Robin.
Killing me?
Yeah, but I doubt
people
are getting multiple second places in a row.
I mean, he was first and second. If he gets second again,
yeah.
I think he got this 100%. Unless Savova wins with like 5 kills. Because Mjolnir died like 5th, 6th,
There you go,
7th,
Robin. I've asked someone for you. Should be able to help.
Raziel, baby, the gods look
Yes,
at you,
Legion,
man. You were
again.
never close to the skin.
I will just
Dueling
stay in
people
a
more, I
house
see.
with traps.
I'm leaving.
Easy.
What can you do with daggers?
Easy.
First time here. At the moment, Robin, you can use them to duel with. Everyone's trying to get to the top of the leaderboard.
You played really well, mate. You deserve it.
Yeah,
But,
you did
eventually,
play good,
you'll be able to use them to enter raffles and stuff, and I do game giveaways now and again. So, for instance, I have a copy of the Founders Pack still for Darwin Project.
Last
to give
game
away
I
at some point.
started, there was like Bloody Squirrel, Atco,
I'll be doing that in the next
Yeah,
next few
it was
days.
really start.
and then Mjolnir came. I'm like, okay, is this a party? What the fuck?
Yes,
About
I'm
to join in
I'm
that.
giving someone the chance who got when they got the game for
Poor
free to
like-
play
Too, though.
to get
I
the
had
opportunity
one
to get the
fight
Founders
one.
Pack with all the
I had
skins
one
in it.
nice
Anything again?
1v1, and then
Yeah,
they
and
come.
then exactly, and then six
I also
people
have a
came.
copy of
Iron, I think, is
Conan
missing.
Exiles to give away because I ended up with 2 copies.
You missed the bench.
I thought, why not give it away to someone that might want
I
it?
hope he didn't get tilted again.
And I'll be doing that another time.
Again?
Long story.
So I believe
No,
we're
no,
just waiting on
take your time.
1. Just 0 nothing.
Come
Yeah,
on.
story time is Spartan.
Dude,
Come
I'm
on.
not a gossip girl. What do you mean?
Robin Dong won the duel. There you go, Robin.
Bill as well.
There we
Start
go.
getting them back.
Here, go ask.
Oh
would I
wait,
get
you
tilted?
dueled for nothing.
Why not? Why not?
You didn't put
This isn't
you didn't put
NS
the amount in.
Because you're nothing. Come
Well,
on,
at
dude.
least you're learning,
You
Robin.
control your ass while you're
Wait,
gone.
Zero,
Is there a
who
problem with
tilted
that?
you on NA, man?
He was.
Yes, you do duel, name, and then the amount.
Zero,
You
calm
don't
down,
know
dude, you
even
know?
what gets me tilted.
It's like this.
Try to be something.
Duel, Robin,
I like to try to be
Dong.
simple. Come on, dude. Relax a bit. We're all having fun.
like
You
that.
seem too serious, man.
But with the exclamation mark. Tell you
the
what,
fun?
Robin, give me 1 second. There you go, Robin. A little gift for sticking around and being so active in the chat. I don't mind handing them out so people can have some fun with them. By the way, where is No Levi on this game? He is on the bracket. Yes, unfortunately, apparently he couldn't make it, Amazuru. Apparently he couldn't make the tournament, and I'm not sure why. I didn't ask, to be honest. I didn't want to be rude in case it was something personal.
So, can we, like, start?
Let's see.
No.
I believe we can indeed, actually, yes, I was just checking. But yes, we're all finally here, so best of luck to everyone.
Good luck.
Look,
GG, good luck.
Raziel, good luck, man.
GG.
Ah, sorry, Frosty. Was everyone basically going to start at the same time, were they, Frosty? If so, don't worry, you can tell them that was my fault. It 100% was. Seems you are the crowd favourite again, Molyneux. Good luck. Oh, Molyneux gets hit at the very beginning. Oh, had to tell Bella first. No problem, though. Cool, Frosty. Just because they were all asking in the lobby a few times. Just thought ahead. Oh, we have 0-0 as well coming in now. Trying to figure out where he is. Oh, it could be 0-0 versus Molyneux here. But we also have Bloody Squirrel. I'll have to go check on him. Oh, both missing their shots. Oh, first hit. First hit goes to Raziel. But Avova is also in a fight at the moment. Oh, we have quite a few here now.
Oh shit. Gangplank again.
Hey guys.
They're just going to leave him there in the cage. Heads are going to roll. It's okay, you can tell Bella to tell me off.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the situation.
I didn't wait. Who else is here? Oh, Akko is here as well. Tell you what, I'm going to allow you all to close the zone a little bit earlier than usual.
A new electronic.
Seems quite a lot of them have spawned quite close together, unfortunately. Also, we're going to quickly drop this in the center like I originally planned.
Is now activating
don't like closing the zones on fights, but at the same time, we don't want everyone to die in 5 seconds.
Oh, come on, dude. You can't just game. GG.
Nice try, bloody squirrel. And we have Echo and Source here. Echo hitting his shots. See, he doesn't have one in his deck. Oh, the nuke. Yes, I didn't add the nukes in for the tournament, Robin. You may see them during the finals, you never know. But I tried to keep the same deck for every round, so all the players knew exactly what I'd be going in with. But I do use the nukes now and again, especially when the viewers want to vote on them during my my director games. I'm always happy to add things in the viewers want to see. Oh, this is not going to go well.
GG, guys.
Seems you both took too long fighting it out in the dead zone, unfortunately.
6 players remaining.
Oh, nicely done. Unfortunately, it's pointless giving the warm out now because it's way too late for him. But they both should have left that zone much, much sooner.
Oh, I wanted the kill.
Yes, I noticed.
Just landed my arrow for the kill.
Yes, they stayed in the forbidden zone way too long fighting it out, unfortunately.
I know, but I just want to get the one arrow so it counted for me.
Oh, we're going to do this at least. It's a start, it's a start.
It is.
Yes, good luck though, Silent. I'll be back to check on you now.
I'm surprised I wasn't dead last for this.
Oh yes, no, I was surprised more people didn't die during that fight actually in the forbidden zone. But nobody separated. They all stayed there, they all fought, and I knew it was going to go badly. So 4 minutes in and we're down to 5 already. Yes, that is unfortunate. But there isn't too much you can do about players that wish to fight in a forbidden zone. And the warm-ups have to be given to the audience, and that's a good 20 seconds in between knowing whether or not they're going to need it or not. And you don't want to give one of the players it during a fight. Watch him die, and the other one dies along with him. What can you do? What can you do?
I can't believe how many of these players actually run cages. Like, you never see that in NA.
Oh, really? Some of them aren't using cage traps?
No, most of them have. Like,
they
I've seen
have.
so many cages pop.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I noticed that myself, actually. Although, I'm used to seeing that a lot anyway in the Trackathon tournaments and the Fast Frags as well. Just a lot more tripwires, though. A lot more tripwires than cage traps. Let's, yes, we'll save the crowd favourites, as always, for towards the end. Yeah, Source is dead.
Oh boy, 0-0 is that direction. I don't know.
Let's see who is left. Molnir, Akko. Oh no, Akko's dead. Molnir, Silent, Raziel, Spartan, and 0-0. You know what, I'll close another zone because there's nobody in the bottom left. Bottom right even, there's no one in the left, so should be safe to close those zones without causing too much trouble or panic. I'm going to follow Molnir because he's already tracked his enemy.
The show director is now
Oh, that was a very nice shot from Molnir. Seems he has Silence backtracking. Just keeping an eye on everybody's health and cold situation.
That's a nice cage.
Oh, I think 0-0 is going for the. Is he going to go for the electronic?
Someone else is here.
I think he might be. Go for the electronic and then the portal by the looks of it. Yes, Molnir still has Silence on the run.
Oh, there's 2 other people here. It's let's see, it's Spartan and the guy from Turkey, whatever his name is.
Yes, I think the last fight though should be dragged out quite a bit because I have a feeling that 0-0. Oh, he's not. I thought he was going for the electronic or the portal, but he seems to be panicking now and trying to escape the zone.
Southeast zone is now forbidden.
To see how it goes. Oh, there's 3 close by now. Oh wow, 0-0 is getting stuck right in. Yes, as I said, I thought one player would end up on the left-hand side of the map eventually. That's why I knew it might drag out the final fight at least. Yes, I was expecting as much. That or the other zone at least. Oh, very nice. Let's keep an eye on oh.
Okay.
What?
I'll just let you loot that.
What now?
Yes.
What just happened?
I didn't think he had an energy shield, Pop, so I just swung into the tree.
Yes, I love the way he kind of flew. Very Harry Potter. Seen that happen a few times, and the videos are always just labelled Fly Harry. Oh. Still 3 of them here. It's going to be... Oh, that was unfortunate.
3 players remaining.
We're going to give out another last crowd favourite vote after the next death.
East zone is now forbidden. 3 zones.
We shall have to see exactly how things go, though. Because seems Molyneux hasn't got much wood. Seems to be getting cold quite quickly. But at least he knows now where everybody is. We'll go and check on Spartan ID shortly. Depends where Molyneux heads now. See who closes the gap first. But yes, Robin, I have already asked for you anyway. If there's a break between the games and the finals... See, please, I see Razel. Yes, of course, let's see. Oh, Razel, yes, of course. There you go, sir. There isn't much happening at the moment, so I was sticking around Razel and Molyneux.
West zone is about to be forbidden.
Oh, he's trying some nice shots here. Unfortunately, he's not hitting them. He has plenty of arrows to keep himself going. Let's keep an eye on him and see how he does. Is he your chosen favourite for the tournament? Is he, Akif? Is that who you're rooting for? Wondering where Spartan ID is going. Where's Molyneux going? Seems he's running away from Raziel. Interesting.
West zone is now forbidden. 2
Something we should be used to in tournaments like this, but still surprises me when good players run away from each other a little bit now and again. But it seems that Raziel is still getting stuck in there. He's not letting him get away. So let's see, shall we? Oh, he's your friend, is he, Akif? That's fine. I'll follow Raziel if you wish to watch him for the time being. We watched Molyneux for quite a lot of this game. I have no problem watching the players that the viewers wish to watch while we're waiting. Hello, by the way, Turk, Mira, and Ghost. Thank you for popping by. Hello, Skelly Jack. How are you doing? We're down to the final 3. Seems Spartan and Raziel are about to get into a bit of a fight. Yes, let's go Sparta. Wonder where he's heading.
Hey, Jax.
Yes.
I have 3 electronics and I took the 4th. I'm so evil.
Oh, you stole it so no one else could.
Yes.
You're cruel.
Exactly. I jump in lava now.
A new electronic is available.
That would actually be quite funny, I won't lie.
No. I mean,
I'm taking all of this gear and I'm putting it somewhere you can't get it.
exactly.
Telepathy.
It's okay, I'm gonna let you all talk
Speak
this
and
out.
you shall be heard.
Dish out your problems and your... Yes.
Raziel.
Mjolnir, stop stealing my kills.
Raziel, I'll send you my PayPal, bro, and it's not gonna be teaming up on Mjolnir, but we can focus the stronger target.
Yes,
I want you to win.
So no
I send
differences.
You my PayPal, you send me $10, and then we can just focus the stronger player. We're gonna put it like that. They bring the lawyers.
Double
We
it
didn't
now.
team up. We just focus the stronger player. You know, Raziel, you get me? You feel me?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, what, using telepathy,
See, I
Frosty?
gave him a chance, but nope, it doesn't work for him.
I read the rules. I didn't see it.
Just going over here.
I like to make them try and talk out their differences. Resolve their problems in a safe manner. Not that that ever actually happens. Oh, teaming. Sorry, of course, Frosty. I get what you meant. Because they said they're both gonna go for Molnia. Don't worry, I'll be keeping an eye on them to make sure it doesn't actually happen.
Is this
I could always manhunt one of them. What do you reckon? Can't blame him.
Can I trust this?
Yes. There you go.
Oh.
There was a guess. I could have been wrong, but it worked for you. Yes, good luck in this final fight, Raziel.
Thank you.
Yes, good luck, Molnia.
Sudden death.
And good luck, Spartan.
Thank you.
Let's see who this. Can we still choose Molnia? Of course you can, Robin. I'll put on the vote now, actually, because they're all going to be pushed together. Might not have the time otherwise. Oh, about the manhunt, I was kidding, Robin. You're not allowed to use the manhunt in the final 3. Especially when there's only a small zone left.
Always, baby, always. By default.
8 votes, nicely done, Spartan.
By default, man.
You are the new crown favorite, so 8 votes. Don't lose. Let's keep an eye on Raziel. Oh, Frosty won the duel. Frosty is using his moderator powers to win duels. You'd be surprised how many people say that the dueling is rigged, Robin. Some people win 10 times in a row and then lose it all. Yes, I'm not going to interfere in the rest of this. Yes, you're all on equal health and warmth, so I'm not going to interfere. It's all down to the skill of the 3 of you. I wish you all the best of luck. Robin, it is, and I'm going to sue you. Come at me, Robin. Come at me. That would actually be the funniest court case in the history of ever. He rigged the daggers. I want my revenge. Yes, it would have been. That would be very much a Judge Judy type of case, Robin. I'll see you in court.
Where are these guys?
Raziel, I want you to win, man. I want you to win, Raz.
Mjolnir.
Don't know if I trust him.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yes, yes, kill Mjolnir.
Would you trust him?
Sorry, bro.
No! Oh, how dare you do that? Really?
At least they're finally. Oh, my phone randomly going off like that.
What?
Insane in the membrane! You guys can fight it out. I'm just gonna jump down. There we go. Good job, boys. Fight, fight, fight.
Still going at it though.
Ah, ping it.
This has probably been the longest
No, don't
three-player sudden death fight I've seen in a while.
Hey, don't aim at me. Don't.
Oh, and he hits it. That was very interesting, that fight, I have to admit. I've not seen anybody use the arena like that in the last fight in a while. Jax is so popular. I wish, Robin. No, actually, you know what, Robin? I won't lie. It's been going very well for my channel the past few weeks. But Raziel, he could have to... Ooh, I was going to say, he almost missed that. Very nice kill, though. Thought you were going to miss that hit then, Raziel. This could be over very shortly, if he doesn't know where Raziel is.
I love this game. Fuck.
Now we hear Spartan's phone going off.
Oh, he lost.
Apparently that was Spartan's death call. See, yes, champion Raziel. Very possibly. That was interesting. Have to see how this fight goes. Oh, there he is. They both see each other at the same time now. Oh, nice hits from Molyneux there.
GG.
I'm not too sure. You would have to all clip it and report it if you really believe it. But I'm not too sure myself. He knew, originally he knew he was in the corner, so he would have had to actually come up onto the screen to see him. But yeah, it's a good game, everyone. Very nicely done. Do you wish me to send, Okay, Robin, it'll take 15 minutes before the final games. But yeah, it's 15 minutes apparently. Yes, good games indeed, Silent. Very nice. Let's see. Thank you again for your time and work. No problem, Silent. I actually really enjoyed it. Thanks, Jax, and thank you guys for being here. No problem, Spartan. It was actually really enjoyable. It went quite smoothly compared to some tournaments. Also, everyone that did watch... If everyone that did watch doesn't mind filling in that survey, I'd appreciate it. It's just so everyone can put their feedback into how they felt the tournament went and how the directing went. And it would help the tournament and me. If anybody that can actually be bothered to go and fill it in, I appreciate it. Don't the players have their own survey? Very possibly, Silent, I'm not sure. I was told to give that one out for the tournament and director. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So just give me a moment while I check on a few things. But Silent, if there is a survey for the players, then just ask on Discord. I'm pretty sure you can fill those ones out for me, because if it goes towards the director, then obviously your opinions probably matter more than any. there may be one for the actual players themselves. You'll have to ask. But yeah, it's basically, let's see, on the survey there's an option for player. Ah, cool, so that's, at least now you know. One second. Oh, is that where he's from, Silence? He's from Turkey. Yes, like I said, if you all believe he was cheating, you can feel free to report him. I'm not making any judgments. Most top players do manage to keep track of where the players are. And I know for a fact in that zone, if you get them into that corner, it's hard to see them run past without noticing them. But I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Yeah, some of them were, Raziel. Because you knew where he was at the end, but I'm pretty sure you saw him. You know, you saw him a few times, so I'm not judging. I don't know if he's stream is weird. I wouldn't worry about it. Honestly, if you come across actual hackers in game, feel free to always prod. I'm not new. Exactly, Raziel. That's what I was saying. I don't believe so myself. Yes, 6 months exactly. Yeah, no, of course, Raziel. As I said, if people come across actual hackers, real hackers in game, always report them. Always clip them and report them if you can. But a lot of people were watching that, and I don't believe he was. I don't think many players would actually ever risk it in a tournament that's being watched by almost everybody in the community. I think it would be a bit silly. So, would everybody like to see me open my fan gifts? I might open them a bit later on. No problem, Frosty. I'm just checking to see when... is Seldrick already live, Frosty? Just gonna quickly check and see if he's already there. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let's see.
Let's see life had no answers. No special meaning popular, just like in a love song. You're here, making each day seem so clear. Now I can smile. Got the sun and fire. Happy now. I'm in love and I'm alive. I'm in love and I'm alive. I've got a girl on my mind. Love in my heart. Happy now.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry, just quickly replying to Frosty for all his help. I will be opening those fan gifts later on, don't worry about it. Let's see. Checking on the chat very quickly. Let's see. No, Raziel, I'm not going to be directing the finals. That will be Seldrick. Give me 1 second, and I'll... That is where the finals will be hosted. Let's see. Some round 3 is just starting now. No, that's fine, Frosty. That's absolutely fine. No, honestly, Frosty, that's absolutely fine, don't worry. Is there, yes, we do indeed. Is there anybody that actually wants to play a quick private game while they're waiting? Because I'll send everybody Seldrick's way once it starts. You're in? Okay. So give me 1 second. I'll get it up on the screen, and I'll leave it up on the screen for everyone. See, I do not know when it will start. I was told in about 20 minutes, Frosty, but that was when they thought all the games would be ended. But Frosty, if you don't mind posting it in my chat again, anybody that's from the tournament in this private game, I can tell them to leave the game, even if it's before it's ended. Okay, dude? That way they don't have to worry too much. I can literally just... If you can post in my chat again, when they're all supposed to get ready, if anybody's in my private game now, then I can tell them to leave the private game and go and get ready. Just in case I keep any of them together now while we're playing. Oh, wait. CTQB. I'll mute you for a sec so I can talk to the staff. No problem, dude. Yeah, no problem. Just let me know, Frosty. Let me know what's happening. That's it. Yes, exactly, Raziel. If you want to quit, that's fine. If you need to, that's absolutely fine. That is where the finals will be held if you want to go there now if you're not interested. And I will be sending you all to Seldrick anyway once they're all ready for the finals. Yes, this is where the finals will be hosted, streamed. Where the finals will be streamed. Sending everyone that way. Yes, there we go. Okay. I'm just making sure that I'm finished with everything I needed to do. Yes, there we go. Very quickly as well, let me quickly replay. Yes, there we go. Let me just replay my notifications for everyone, so I don't forget anybody. Yeah, thank you for the bits, Looney. Yes, thank you for the follow, Billy. priority. Amarazu, thank you for the follow. Squallmaster, thank you for the follow as well. Just making sure I get through everyone so nobody gets missed. She-Wolverine, thank you for the follow as well. Almost working ever closer to that 400 mark, which is nice. Ralu Mist, thank you for the follow. Sorry that these are all coming at once now, by the way, but it happens. Had them turned off, the notifications turned off for the tournament itself. Frosty Live, thank you as well. I think next is Robin, I believe. Yes. Oh, Raziel, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoyed the tournament at least. I hope I tried to keep it interesting, but fair. Yes, Robin Donk, thank you. We also have, let's see. I think these are the last two. The Seldrick as well. That's who will be directing the finals, by the way, everyone. And yes, I think that's it. I'm just triggered. 20 people send me messages about me and my hacks. Really? Oh, you mean in the chat? I wouldn't let it bother you too much, Raziel. I think if you were, you know, then you wouldn't have been in the tournament. Let's see. Yes, okay. 3 people. Oh, in Discord. Speed hack, really? I'm pretty sure speed hack is just, you know, doing up your boots. Right, okay, we'll do a quick little game then while we're waiting for the results to get posted on the scoreboards. Let's see, people said speed hack after the final cage match with me and Avova. I think the best thing to do, Raziel, is maybe speak to some of the Discord mods and just let them know. Because obviously they'll be the best people to speak to about it, and I wouldn't let it bother you too much in the meantime. But I will be quickly playing this little game. Let's see, mods didn't even write to me. So I wouldn't worry then, Raziel. I mean, if I'm sure they'll check at some point, and I'm sure if there was a problem, they'd mention it. But what we'll do is we'll start this game with just the 3 of us, if you wish, for now. Because there aren't many people joining. Ah, here are the results. Okay, we'll show the results first then. Thank you, Frosty. Thank you very much. Yeah, so give me a second, everyone, while I bring up the scoreboard. Okay. Give me 1 second. Not sure why it's not showing up, but don't worry. I can fix that.
Bosses, do you hear me?
There we go. Okay, so there we go. So those are the scores so far. Can everyone read them, by the way? Thank you, by the way, Frosty, for passing that on to me. I was panicking, having a little look around. I wasn't sure where to find it. Yes, Raziel with 405 points. Molnir with 320. 0-0 with 195. Avovo with 180. Sorso Berer is on 100, with Spartan ID also on 100. Silent is on 90, Atco at 80, Bloody Squirrel at 80, and Squizby on 65. So Raziel got the silver skin already. I believe so, because the top... well, I believe so, yes. The top 10 players in this tournament all get the silver skin, and the winner of that gets the gold. Yes, that's how it's looking so far. Don't worry, I'm just leaving the scores up for everyone to check on in case anyone pops in for a moment. Just so everyone gets the chance of checking in, because there are some players still, some viewers still popping in late. But yes, Raziel, you got the highest at the moment. Well done indeed, very well deserved. Stop cheating. I think some people are just trying to wind you up at this point, Raziel. Yes. I think some of them are just trying to have a bit of fun with you now. You're going to have to expect it being a top 10 player now, my friend. You're going to have to accept the amount of people that are going to call you a hacker and try and wind you up. Yeah, Arrow's hack. Starts with 100. Okay, so I believe we have the scoreboard for everyone to check out if they wish. Let me just double check though, of course. Yes, there we go. I believe that is the right thing to post. That will just take you to some of the matches and the scores so far. Also, once again, just because I have been asked to make sure that as many people can as they... Yes. Yes, and also fill out the survey if you have time. Right. Let's see. Oh my god, I thought Darwin's lobby music has changed. It's open to you. Yes. No, I've got my own music playing, Raziel. I made this. It is my own music. Right, I'll bring the scoreboard back up. We're going to have one more quick game. Anyone that wishes to join can feel free. And we'll give it one more minute and then we'll start. And after this game, I'll be sending everyone over to Seldrick, and I appreciate everyone that stopped by. Don't worry, dudes, we'll start in a second. I was just making sure Raziel had enough time between now and the finals. But we should be good. Yes, of course, you can quit anytime you want, Raziel. Because you're going to have to get yourself ready for the finals. So we'll start it now, just have a little bit of fun. But if you need to leave, feel free, Raziel. I'll let you know if I get informed that you need to be there. I should have took a few nukes and stuff, shouldn't I? Made it interesting for you all. Of course you got the crowd favorite vote.
Yeah, with one vote.
Yes, it's better than none, and here's a little gift for you.
Really?
Yes, why not? There's only 4 players.
Okay.
Make it a bit of fun. Yes, congratulations though on getting into the finals.
Thank you. Okay.
Hopefully you can do well.
Do we know the other finalists?
I think some of the other games are just finishing, so once they've finished, we'll know the results.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing this for the moment, just to waste a little bit of time until everyone's sorted.
Yeah, I have nothing to do.
Yes, exactly. Keep everyone training, keep you practicing.
Yes.
It seemed life had no answers. No special meaning.
Let's check on Billy, shall we? For those that don't know, my rounds have ended, and I will be sending you to the finals in a moment. Yeah, 0-0 said. Yeah, 0-0 said he never called you a cheater.
Really?
Yes, he said, I never said he cheats. Stop making stuff up. So I think everyone was just trying to wind you up.
Oh, okay then.
Yes, but he said he didn't say you cheat, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, so you feel a bit better about it. Yes, of course.
He killed me 100 times.
Yes, I can imagine. I've seen him kill plenty of people in game.
Yeah, I couldn't even hit him one more time.
Yes, I think plenty of people were expecting him to do a little bit better. I think that's why they were saying it.
3 players remaining.
Shame we're still waiting on the other games to finish that. See, you did not find that weird press shot ready over the house. The thing is, Thunder, he might not have seen it from our point of view. I think Zero would probably have to watch the VOD and figure it out for himself. But I don't think he did. But, you know, I can see why a few people were saying it. A lot of the top players, are usually quite good with knowing where people are once they've come across them. Especially in that last zone. But obviously, that's the whole point of saving the VODs, so that people can actually check back afterwards and make sure that everything was above board. But I'll actually save it for you. I'll clip it for you later if you wish, Zero, just so you can check for yourself. Just to save you having to watch the whole VOD again. Just so you can see the bit they were talking about.
2 players remaining.
Ah, nicely done.
Now we have 2 people.
Yes. Just
My
2.
FPS is 10.
Yes, because of the Electromania.
Yeah, when you activate Electromania, my FPS is just 10.
A new electronic is available.
Let's see what the viewers think is going to win this. As if we couldn't guess.
Where is the other guy?
Hello, by the way, Tilt
I
Machine.
see
Nice
now,
to see you. Ah, 2 votes to 1. At least Akif got 1.
Yeah.
Check on how he's doing. Hello, Akif.
Hello.
Hello, just checking how you were doing over here.
Routine.
Ah, good.
Rizal, my friend, you know.
Yes, it seems there's only you and him left. Yes, how are you doing, Tilt Machine? How have you been? I'm going to be sending everyone over to Seldrick very shortly and then taking a little break, and I'll be back on after the finals. Let's see, hello, not bad. 6 AM and still up. Oh, you're still going from the night before, Tilt Machine. Nothing new there, is there? Calculating the top 10. No problem, Frosty. Thank you for letting me know. Raziel was just asking me. I told him the other games hadn't finished yet. Hence why he stuck around to have a few games. So I can pass on the information to him while we're in game, and then he can get on with what he needs to. Getting into those final games. Something I'll be stopping to watch myself over on Seldrick's channel, actually.
Northeast zone is now forbidden. 4 zones remaining.
But I certainly hope everyone's enjoyed the tournament up until this point.
Southeast zone is now forbidden.
This is just a quick little game afterwards to let the winner of my bracket kind of keep practicing before he has to get into the finals. I think he's just playing with him at the moment. Let's keep him going. No, let's not make it easy for Raziel.
This is not fair, you know?
Well, we got a hit in there. Keep it ready just in case. Thanks for the cast. I'm heading to the finals. No problem, Billy. Like I said, I'm going to send everyone there in a moment anyway. They just had a little bit of time to waste, so I thought they'd rather watch a few games than the main menu. But I'm pretty sure Seldrick is already all set up now, and the next games will be happening in the next 15-20 minutes probably, or shorter. Let's see, Frosty, you are not the highest score anymore. Oh, really?
A new electronic is available.
Couldn't make it easy. But apparently, Raziel, you're not the highest scorer anymore in the tournament. Apparently there's a new high scorer. Have to check on that. Let me just see if I can quickly get it up on the screen for everyone. Latest results. Let's see. High score is now 455. Who's that from? Oh, interesting. Okay. I got them up on the screen. I'll go through them very quickly. Let's see. Oh, Winston's up there as well. Raziel on 405. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Oh, Kylix is. I didn't even know. Yes. Very nice, though. Very nice. Let's quickly see if we can get it up. Show it on the actual screen. Yes, it seems. Right, okay. Nice. Yes, I couldn't get it up on the screen, but I can post it to everyone in case anyone wants to check the scores. Give me 1 second. Yes, there we go. You can check all the matches on there, and you can go through each one to see the scores from each bracket. Yes, Kylix is apparently Raziel. But now I shall be sending you all Seldrick's way. But I certainly hope to see you all again shortly. I'll be back on streaming later, but I hope you all enjoyed my brackets. Thank you, Frosty, again, dude. I really appreciate the help. You made this very, very easy for me, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll speak to you again shortly anyway. Yes, I hope I'll be there again. I certainly hope so, as do I, Frosty. I would be more than happy to keep directing in the tournament. But yes, there we go. I'm going to raid Seldrick, everyone. channel is intended for mature audiences. Yes, thank you everyone that stopped by, and I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be coming over to Celdric's channel in a second with you all. Yes, thank you Raziel. Thank you for an interesting tournament. I'll see you all in a moment. Yes, much love to all of you.